Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols, and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And if you remember a few months ago, I reviewed a Bible from Holman that was a Reader's Bible single volume set. It was really beautiful, but the paper was kind of thin. I decided I wanted to go ahead and go with the 5-volume set to see how it looked. And I am telling you what, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Check out this box set. I love this thing. First of all, it's really cool how it has the boxes that indicate the volume number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And as you can see, it has, first of all, the Pentateuch, then the historical books, the poetry, the prophets, and then the New Testament. So we're going to go ahead and pull out the New Testament and give you a look at this beautiful book. First of all, check out those spine hubs. Beautiful gray cloth over board, just gorgeous. Nice liner. It is a paper liner, but you can see there's some reinforcement tape here to hold that block together to this. And then once we get to the paper, this is really beautiful. Check it out. It has the same blue accents as the single volume set, but you can see there is 0 ghosting. That's because this is somewhere between 80 and 100 GSM. Really nice, beautiful, thick paper. And the beauty of this set is it's designed to be read just like a book. So I'm going to show you how to use this. It's really very simple. Each chapter begins with a drop cap, which this, I guess, technically would just be an enlarged accented letter, but it's designed to function like a drop cap to let you know that's when the chapter starts. And then on the bottom of the page, it lets you know where you are. There are no verses, so this is designed to be read. Now, this is not a good example of the reader's format because this is simply a list of genealogy, so we're going to get past that. And we're going to see it in its story format, in its paragraph format. Now, this has a lot of Old Testament poetry, so poetry is going to be indicated by that poetic setting in that middle justified type setting. And then any Old Testament quotes in the CSB are always in bold. So as we move into more of the reader format, you can see that beautiful, dark 12-point font. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love this layout, love everything about this, and I was really excited to be able to get a set. Now, one thing about this is a lap reader. You're not going to be able to get this to lay flat. This is something that you're just going to read holding it in your hand. This is perfect for this type of reading situation to where you're reading it more like a book. So you're going to have your hand on this page. It's not, first of all, this is really thick paper. So this is going to function more like a book. This is not going to be a lay flat experience. But as you're reading it, you can see this is the start of a new chapter. We're in the Gospel of Luke, and it says we're in chapters 7 and 8. So we know that this is the beginning of chapter 8 in Luke. This is the end of chapter 7. Again, there are no verse indications here. Verse indications were actually added to the Bible much later. They weren't in the originals. So I really love the blue accents. I really like this thick paper. Love the cloth overboard cover. Really like the gold stamping. Love the fact that it comes in this really nice case. And you can just set that, and it is just so bookshelf pretty. And then on the side, it shows you here in gold stamping that it is the CSB Reader Set 5-volume. Really nice. So whenever you want to read, just for the sake of reading, this is a nice, comfortable read. Let's go ahead and look at Genesis to show you how it starts off. Volume 1. Love that beautiful blue. Of course, this is going to have your introductory material. Your introduction to the Christian Standard Bible, table of contents to let you know this includes the 5 books of Moses, also known as the Pentateuch. And then once we get into Genesis, you can see that beautiful typeset. One thing I love about this, look, obvious sewn binding there. You can see the stitch work. And then it has the dark 12-point font, as I said before, but it also has plenty of space in the margin, about 1 inch of space in each margin all the way around for your notes if you want to take your notes. And then, of course, when the book begins, you got a little extra space there, but as you're into it, you can see about 1 inch of margin space all the way around. Really beautifully laid out. Let's go ahead and take a look at one that has a lot of poetic, just so you can see how that looks when that's all there is. They have it right justified, so you have plenty of space right here all the way through. It looks like the margin space may be even a little bit bigger in the poetic settings, which is really nice. So if you like to take notes, this is going to be nice thick paper that can handle all that. This is a beautiful set. I highly recommend it. It's definitely a different experience for those of you that are used to verses and that are used to having your chapter markers, but the chapters are somewhat marked on here. And if you use the headings and footers, then you pretty much know where you are. Each one does have one little double-sided ribbon, and you're only going to need one ribbon in each edition because you're supposed to read these in a single setting. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.